Down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
Shooter passes to Holland. Thompson, left side. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Up against it inside. Tatum fights through. Hatchets his way to the rack. Here's Beasley. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Schroeder. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Boston leading by 12. Pritchard passes to Horford. Here's Tatum. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Tatum's got 30.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. From the stripe, and it's Schroeder missing.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Here's Cornette. Nice ball movement by Boston. To the wing on the left. 4 on the clock. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Malik Beasley.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. For the Pistons, Harris has checked in for Holland. Fontecchio's coming in for Thompson. And Kate Cunningham subbed in for Beasley. Schroeder finds Cunningham. Pulls up. Detroit, no good that time either.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And he gets it to go.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Schroeder passes to Harris. Back to Schroeder. From deep. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He just looks off this quarter. It looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Pistons trail by 18. Cunningham on the wing. Nice covering and slam dunk by Harris.
That body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against Los Angeles.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Cunningham. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Cunningham's got 11 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. different look here for Detroit. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Asar Thompson comes in for Fontecchio. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. The Celtics also with a sub. Horford's checked in. Boston leading by 15. And Holiday kicks to Brown. Over Thompson. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Cunningham, and it's White with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Brown. Chalk up 2 there. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
.34 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside Hardaway. The 11-footer hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Holiday dishes to Brown. Over in the corner, White back to Brown. Over Thompson. And it's Brown that time on the assist by White. White's got 4 assists in the game.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
That one a little long. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Celtics lead by 17. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With JB Bickerstaff, Coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do a much better job just being physical, fighting them deep down in the post. We got to be very aggressive early, not letting them get deep post catches, make them have to kick the basketball out and not take those easy buckets.
That is doing your work early, and we'll see if you can do it in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Greetings, Shaq Kenny and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
Check out the Pistons. They've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
Changing topics now, how impressive was Jason Tatum in that first half?
Hard not to love what Tatum is doing out there, hustling on both ends of the floor, punishing. I mean, he's punishing the D with his scoring ability and keeping his team energized, Shaq.
He's giving them everything they want and more. Get it, young fella?
And more.
And more than that.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Celtics leading by 17. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up there.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league. And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Outside Hardaway from downtown. Here's Duren. Lays it up off the glass. Duren's got his second bucket of the night.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Tatum. Some solid defense from Harris.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Thompson. Duren with it. And Duren slams it in.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Outside Tatum. Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Lets it go with a three. Cans it from downtown. Tatum's got 43 points.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
And JB Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. In the third spot, the Pistons.
It's been a great run for them, kind of shooting the basketball. You love when multiple guys get into a groove at the same time. Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Here's Cunningham. The rebound by Holiday. Celtics leading by 19. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Tatum no good on the free throw.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The shot by Thompson, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And Holiday kicks to Brown. The tray. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Brown's got 9.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Inside, here's Duren. Nice D from Porzingis. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And got it! Another basket! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
To the inside, here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Tatum with it, picked up by Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. To the middle. Harris misses.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Here's Brown. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Cunningham sets a screen for Hardaway. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. It's shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Tobias Harris. Holland comes in for Thompson. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Here's Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many Scots felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
He's off on the first. RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
Simone Fontecchio, he's checked in for Jalen Duren. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
Count it. Holland's got his first bucket of the night.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pistons have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. To the paint, here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Schroeder kicks to Beasley. From outside, off the mark.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Brown outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Boston Celtics sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pistons trail by 21. Beasley is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Simone Fontecchio. And it's Holland in at the 4. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Tatum. And he uses the glass on the layup. Tatum's got 56 points in the game.
Brushing off the contact look. The dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Nobody near Schroeder. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics leading by 23. Left side Tatum. It's good. 58 points for Jason Tatum.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
For three, Beasley, and he's good on the three ball.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Tatum, and yet another basket.
And what a night, arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Tatum passes to Horford. Cornet kicks to Tatum. Shoots over yet another bucket.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. And the dunk by Stewart.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Tatum's shot is off. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Detroit. Here's Fontecchio. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Horford.
First personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
The first one falls. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Fontecchio. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Malik Beasley. And it's Cunningham in for Dennis Schroeder. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Cunningham. Detroit getting another chance here. And the basket is good.
Hardaway Jr. to the rescue, getting there on time to get that second chance look.
Pass to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Now Holiday. Here's Pritchard. Now here is Holiday. Guarded by Hardaway. Fires from the corner. Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Cunningham outside, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
Cunningham. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment.
Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
And his performance has been a jaw dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Here's Tatum. Hits it again. Wow.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And good. There's another.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the...
And another one falls. Amazing.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Will it go? And Cunningham with the slam.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
Here's Tatum. Some solid defense from Harris. Detroit's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4-0.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And Duran slams it in.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Tatum with it, picked up by Harris. And another one!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
Connects again.
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for 2nd all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring.
When Kobe did what he did back in 06, I never thought we'd see something like that again. But tonight has been an absolute legendary performance. I'm still in shock that we've seen 81 twice now.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about.